What's going on, YouTube? It says it's recording the audio through my headset, so it might be a little one-sided, but let's just get over it together, you feel me? Today I want to drop you with some helpful hints that have helped me through the apocalypse, revelations, the lifting of the veil, the tests, the constant tests, without revealing to you the things I've known that make me special, because I feel like that would be game breaking, and I feel like it would be conning you out of an experience that you deserve, but you need to work hard for. Feel me? I want to give you a couple tools that I know will help you along the way. Ones I feel are necessary for the survival of our people. Because if you opened this video and you resonated with me, we had some type of emotional connection here that caused you to click, it means that you and I are somehow a part of the same time frames, realities, this constant chaotic movement, this story that we're both a part of. We've intersected in this moment with each other. So I want to say, lucky you, right? But here, what am I allowed to say? Yeah, so I got three things. One, cryptocurrency is about to explode or plummet. That's one of those things that we have a choice on. And a lot of people aren't sure which way the market's going to go. But either way, it's going to be chaotic. And when it's chaotic, there's opportunities for anything to happen. You feel me? 2024 is the year of the dragon. 2024 is an 8-year numerology. This whole thing was built by a sex cult to steal and harvest the energy of what we create with love. And whether we like it or not, we're in that system. And that system states by law that in this year there's a lot of karmic retribution, and there's a lot of money plays coming involved. There's a lot of leadership roles. It's going to be an aggressive, straightforward year, which is good. But it's going to be a compressive year, which is bad. So what I'm telling you is that maintaining a consistent daily spiritual practice and habits that mold and shape your character to maintain a consistent focus is the only way to stay alive in this world. Because if you haven't realized, when you stagnate, you shed and you become someone that you're not proud of. There are different systems for different characters, most like presets in a video game. So when you choose a certain preset, when you were born, that's getting a bit too much. But in these karmic years, your hard work will pay off in dividends more exponential than other years. So what you do, your consistent daily habits, it's like you're mining cryptocurrency. when you do 100 push-ups and you're emotional and you don't want to do it and you do it and you persevere and you push through it, you shoot the arrow, you light up the room, you ram into it, you push it out of the way, these visual NFTs, these manifestations, these imaginary currencies that you've created that you hold dear to yourself, these emotions, the energy. This is a year where the cycling of that energy is more proficient and will produce a more profound outcome. The things that help. This is Casey Francis O'Brien talking. He barely comes through anymore, but he's still here, and he really wants you all to know that he's a badass, man. He's a badass, and all he wanted to say is very simple. That here's a couple things. Narcissism is running rampant. It's like a blanket that's pressing down on the consciousness of the world, specifically in Western American culture, because other cultures have a lot of other stuff that they're dealing with, but Americans are dealing with a lot of narcissism. I think you should look it up. Basically, it's a lack of empathy and a heavier focus on pride that keeps you from seeing the truth of what's happening around you, because your own personal negative bias is preventing you from understanding empathy. And what you do when you fall into pride and you let your addictions take over is you don't realize that those negative things are influencing you to breed that negativity in the world. You are hurting your family, you are hurting your loved ones. The devil, if you're overeating, if you are smoking, if you are actively being lazy, if you're doing things you're not supposed to, and you know what you're supposed to do, you know what the right thing is to do, you fuck around and find out. You heard me? Come find me. Listen, when you shoot, I'm going off today, bro. I'm the king in the north. Listen. I get notifications from the CIA or artificial intelligence. But listen, the next thing Casey said, so there's a heavy blanket that takes a lot of introspection, a lot of perseverance, and a lot of asserting dominance over your surroundings creatively and learning how to be respectful of other people's boundaries. Because if you care for these plants, narcissism would be saying that this plant is growing too close to me. I'm gonna break it and push it that way, and I'm gonna keep my fucking hand on it so it never grows near me again. Empathy is saying, I love you, plant, but I can't have you growing near me anymore. That's an amazing metaphor. Another thing that's helping me in spiritual warfare. Oh, here's the other couple things that Casey said when he came through for the split second that made me so happy and reminded me of a reality that I hope you all find out. But maybe I'm told that I'm being a 33. It's exclusive to my breed of human. You feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah. Is that I can see the world much, much different than other people, and my focus is to be the most powerful sign in terms of healing, compassion. If you notice, I'm traveling. I'm in a town I've never been to before, and I'm building relationships. I'm growing. I'm waking up, and there are angry people in different bodies, angry, stomping around, pretending that they're not trying to see what I'm doing, but they're directly straight ahead from my line of sight, twitching, trying to get me. And I get so mad sometimes I take the hatchet and I just want to rip them to pieces and leave them in a lake at 10 miles down the road, but I won't do it. Instead, I supernova explosion Casey into the area, and I try to make everything better, and I feel the bad, and I just say, and you're gone. And then occasionally, Casey will come back and meet Casey, and he'll say things like, what he wanted to tell you was very simple, and it's just the way of the Sagittarius. It's the way of 17-year-old Casey. If you've ever met 17-year-old Casey, you know him. You remember 17-year-old Casey. He was a fucking... But 17-year-old Casey just wanted to say, set your goals. You don't even need a piece of paper. But if you want a piece of paper to help your ADHD, set your goals for your family. Set the things that you think like meaningful experiences that you want. Set the things that you want to do. Set them. And then that's like a destination on your maps. You can see immediately how to get there. As soon as it's there, and it's down, you put your flag up. I want to go here. You can see that you're not there. And you can see that you're here. So you can see how to get there. What I've learned since 17 is that another good way to live is to keep it there, but also imagine who you're going to be when you are there. Imagine what it's going to be like to be there. So in my case, and I have so many options, I just try to go for the one that I feel is the best, the most perfect one, and I forget anything about what I think is right. I've lived down and out for so long. I've been shedded. I say it every video, but I rarely meet people that have been through what I've been through. With my perspective, I feel like I have a very unique experience, and that comes with a lot of unique traumas that not a lot of people have the advice for. So the other thing Casey said, other than the blanketed narcissism and having to raise yourself above that and assert yourself so that you're doing that inner work to be able to maintain yourself through this spiritual battle of waves hitting you and constant cycling of fighting you against you, is to have these goals that you're setting to navigate the year as it's going. Take control of your life, take control of the future. Take control of where you're going so that you can enjoy the moment. Learn how to have confidence in where you're going while also living and confident in the present moment. Boundaries and respect of other people as you're curing your narcissism, which takes a lot of work. Here's a tool 2020 Casey learned, and that's imagine nothing at all, blank. Close your eyes, black. Whatever nothing is in your mind. Then imagine one thing, the Higgs boson, the God particle, the smallest thing in the known universe. One thing. 2 things, 3 things, 5 things, 6 things, 7 things, 10 things. And grow it, grow it, grow it. Imagine everything. Everything that comes up, just keep imagining it. Keep imagining it. Hold the focus in your center and just keep imagining it. Keep going, keep going. Assert yourself. Say, I don't want it to be this way. I want it to be this way. I don't want it to be that way. I want it to be this way. I am this. Grow yourself back from nothing. You don't fall victim to the void. The void is a playground for you to grow into something that takes over your whole spirit and you become yourself. And through hard work and disciplined determination, you become who you set out to be. I've got 4 minutes left. What else did Casey want to say? Yeah, setting the goals and identifying the way to get to your goals. The meaning of life is to give life a meaning. You came here for a purpose. When you decide to do something, I want to do this, I want to do that, you are shaping everything around you. When you choose to do good and you choose to respect others' boundaries and you choose to treat people with love and respect and kindness, you are sending a signal out that pings every single person you're around, every single tree, every single atom, every single thing in the universe is responding to your vibrations, and we're constantly shifting based off of our intentions. And God is so perfect that He makes it work outside of space and time. Drop a like if any of this has profoundly hit you. If you got any type of good emotion from this, leave a comment, leave a like. I don't like asking for money, but anything that you send, obviously, that's a good way to put it. I'm not happy about relationships. I like to be completely isolated and blow everything back, and then I can become someone much greater than this person that's speaking right now. But, if, this isn't me panhandling, this is just facts. The give and you shall receive. It's because if you choose not to give to the other person, which is an extension of yourself in your own mind, you are blocking the ability for you to receive in your own mind. That's why people give, because it allows you at a different level of existence to give back to yourself. There's also ask and you shall receive. I would like $1 million, and I would like to be a part of the solution to help save my communities. I would like to invest in a gym around my hometown of Wilmington to start putting people to work and getting them buff and ready and happiness. I would like to start elevating the state of Vermont. I would like to get out. I would like to see Ireland. I would like to really get all my power back and get as much money for as many people as possible. "17-year-old Casey says, I should be hitting up as many rich people as I know and just start asking for money and building my stockpile for the eventual crypto run, because right now people on cryptocurrency, Forex day trading, are seeing 2,000% gains. Can you think about what 2,000% of $1 is? It's $2,000. Imagine if it was $100. But there's not a lot of time. So I'm struggling because everyone that I talk to turns into some disgusting, prideful, narcissistic, evil, shitty monster that tries to attach to me and ruin me. In the past, that's how it seemed. So I'm hesitant and afraid in the future, but you know me. You know me. You know me, man. You know me, man. I'm always gonna keep going until I'm dead. You know why? 'Cause look at me. Can you believe such a schizophrenic freak is living in such a handsome young man? What a fucking monster. I've got about 20 seconds. If you don't have time in your daily life to get anything done, and you'd like either coaching, like a one-on-one session with me, we can book that, or talk to me about investing in crypto